human, well, technically this would not be for Taurus humans. It would be for people who are cross-watching Taurus humans. Welcome to your Crosswatchers only reading. Princess India here. Back again for the 99 and the 2000. I don't know, it's a very throwback month for me. Don't judge me, you know? Things are crazy over here in Princess Land, you know what I'm saying? Trying to get my life together and whatnot. You know what I'm saying? But anywho, sorry for the delay in your readings, but we are going to go ahead and jump in. This is the new series that I'm doing. It is a love reading, but we are looking at this from the perspective of a person who is cross-watching a Taurus person. So I'm pretty sure, I mean, if you're like a single Taurus or something like this may resonate with you somehow. But this is for people who want to know information on Taurus people. So we're going to go ahead and jump right into these cards and see what is going on for the month of August. First card out is the Six of Wands. Whew. In the reverse. So with this particular Taurus person that you guys are watching for at present, I'm trying to think of a nicer way to say that, but why be nice? The most easiest way I could say it would literally be they feel like a failure is the best way to put it. The Taurus person feels like a failure. They feel overlooked. They feel that there's, ooh, wow, a lack of being recognized. This is fascinating. Then we have the Lovers that came out. So it's more or less this person is feeling not so good about themselves, right? Damn, I don't even know where this is going to go, but I'm just going to say it how I see it. This would be a Taurus person who has low self-esteem, right? So if they were to, it would be almost like comparing themselves to other people, or say if you have like an ex or something like that, it would be like them comparing themselves to your ex or to the type of person that you are, and feeling almost as if they don't measure up, right? Because the perception is more or less, this is weird, because I'm hearing this two different ways. It's almost like it's either the cross-watcher has a choice to make or the Taurus person has a choice to make, right? But if I stuck with the vein of the Taurus person having a choice to make, it's more or less like the person, which would be you, they perceive you as a higher caliber person, right? And because they perceive themselves as lower, the choice that the Taurus person would have to make would be between you, which would be up here to them, and a specific person which is down here. I don't necessarily see, you know, them thinking they're down here. It's like they think that that person and them are down here and you're up here. So the choice that has to be made by them is either to ascend to a higher state of being or settle for less than, which is what they feel that they deserve, in so many words. So I would say those of you who are cross-watching for a Taurus person, it's a very contemplative time that they're in. Now, when we have the Seven of Pentacles in the reverse that fell out here, I mean, I try to show these to you guys, but I already told y'all, like, my autofocus on this camera is just like on some other stuff, so it may be blurry as hell, so, you know, feel me. But with the Seven of Pentacles in the reverse, there is a karmic-y kind of connection between the two of you, meaning that this relationship would more or less be a catalytic relationship. So cross-watcher person, it's more or less your path led you to this particular person, right? To offer them an opportunity. Not to say that they have not been offered this opportunity before, because I would assume that they've been offered this many times before, right? But I feel like you're the great Dundada. Like, you are the epitome of all epitomes of catalysts, if you will, right? So it's more or less, I feel whatever it is that you guys are, represent, and I mean for each of you that's going to be different, but whatever role you play in your particular, you know, soul path in life, you are literally the epitome for this particular person, if you will. And they're choosing between you and another person, right? And for those of you who know that that's not going on, it would be, you know, you and people that they've typically dealt with, because I feel like you more or less would be entirely different than people that they've dealt with. And if I were to specify this, it falls into the realm of like Madonna horror complex. It's like women or men, I mean, I don't know what that would be for dudes. Like, would that be like not Rico Suave. What's that guy's name? I can't remember his name. They have a tarot deck on him. I can't remember his name at the moment. But anywho, it's like whatever, you know, Rico Suave type of hot dude or whatever. I don't know. Would that be a fuck boy? I have no idea. But anyway, but it's a choice between like a very innocent girl next door, boy next door kind of vibe, and people who fall into that very femme fatale kind of vibe. And I feel for this person, for my Taurus people, like the person that you guys are dealing with is like devilishly, you know, handsome or devilishly gorgeous, what the young people would call a baddie. You know what I mean? And I feel that you're kind of, you're more demure is how you present yourself. You know what I mean? Like conservative and things of the sort. So anywho, this person is pretty much being offered an opportunity of self-deliverance, if you will, because them choosing you means so much more than them just choosing you, because there's energetic, ethereal, spiritual ramifications for this particular choice in your direction. So what your person is really dealing with, and even if they're not that spiritually aware, they feel that this is kind of make or break because it is. You know what I mean? But like I was saying all of that to say that with the Seven of Pentacles, it's like there is a karmic connection with this. It's more or less lesson oriented. It's not saying that it's end all be all, you guys have to be together. It's not saying that if this person were to choose not to ascend to a higher state of being, that you'd never find anyone. Because with the Seven of Pentacles being in the reverse, that says to me that the path is clear to follow through for you. You know what I mean? So it's really a question of if you feel like it's worth it. You know what I mean? Whoa. Next card we have is the Tower. So this is more or less, it's an opportunity for them to, yeah, dude, because this person is, I don't want to say that they're lost, but it's like they're trapped in a lot of old mindsets. So I don't know, it's like a 2-for-1. And I hate to make it sound like, you know, I'm not trying to objectify anyone, but it's kind of like a 2-for-1 for this person. If this person were to choose to commit to you and to be with you, oh yeah. If this person, we have the Hierophant and the Seven of Cups in the reverse. If this person were to choose to be with you, they have an opportunity to break down mindsets, you know? I feel this person had a lot of karmic relationships prior to you, but it's more or less, you know, them getting out of the relationships, but it's them still never learning the lesson. So it's almost like in two ways, Spirit led the two of you together, because even though they're on the struggle bus with their little self-esteem and their little closed off mindsets and things of the sort, their affinity for you and their attraction to you reminds them of their authentic self, if that makes sense. And that's what the draw really is. It's the fact that it's almost like an admiration that they have for you in a sense. So it's more or less them having the freedom to choose whichever way they want to go. And if it's really worth them leaving it behind, because a lot of work would have to be done in order for the two of you to be together. And I feel like this person is aware of that, because it's a lot of stuff that you may not be willing to put up with. But it's an opportunity for them to break out of old mindsets and to align with their highest truth. There is a potential for long-term commitment with this, and even with the Seven of Cups in the reverse, offering a great deal of clarity of this person's path. It's almost like this whole relationship would be transformative, if you will. And not just in the sense of it being transformative because the two of you love each other so much. It's like it would be transformative in the sense that it would put a lot of their life into perspective. like who they are, why they've been through what they've been through. It would make a lot of things make sense for this person. It's like the Crosswatcher more or less being like a grounding force for this person. But the thing that I say on the Crosswatchers end, this person is kind of in this in-between phase, you know what I mean? And them kind of weighing their options. I don't necessarily feel that they have the vocabulary or the wherewithal to understand everything it is that I'm telling you. It's like with them, it just kind of feels like, you know what I mean? But that's what's going on with them. It's in the bigger scheme of things, they feel that you're too good for them. And their biggest question for themselves is if they're good enough, you know? So I would say, Crosswatcher, if you've been thinking if you're good enough or wondering if you met their standards, I would say that you meet and exceed them. The question isn't really so much about you. The question is about them. And if they are, if they could be fulfilling for you, if they could live up to what they perceive to be your expectations in so many words. Because they know that a lot is going to be required in order for them to be with you. You know what I'm saying? But that's what I got for you, Taurus Crosswatcher. In the extended, we are going to look at how this person thinks and feels about you at present, you know what I'm saying, to get more insight into how this will play out. So if you're about that life, follow me over there. If not, it's totally cool. I still love your freaking face, and I will see you guys sooner than later. I think I might do sayonara. That's really corny, but I said it yesterday and I was like, I like that. That's real swaggy. Sayonara, until I figure out what I'm gonna say after sooner than later. Love your face.